In this video, I'm going to talk about the two mindsets that kill business success.
Business Blueprint, simplifying your success.
Hi, I'm Dale Bowman. I'm the founder of Business Blueprint and the presenter of 52 Ways. In this video, what I want to do is talk about the two biggest mindsets that hold business owners back and the things that stop people from achieving their full potential. Now, before I tell you what the two mindsets are, I want to talk a little bit about business success. You see, the thing you need to understand is nothing truly amazing is ever achieved by one person. It always happens through a team. So if you're working really hard as just a solopreneur, there's going to be a limit to the amount of income that you can make. Most business owners that are working on their own will max out at somewhere between $200,000 to maybe $300,000. But if you want to go beyond $500,000 a year or $1 million or $5 million or $10 million, you're not going to do it with just one person. You need to develop a team. And this is where most business owners struggle because there's two things that business owners say to themselves time and time again. And these things get into your brain and your words soon become your reality. So the first mindset and the first thing I hear a lot of business owners saying that you absolutely have to squash or eliminate if you want to be successful in business is this. It's faster, and you can probably finish the sentence, right? It's faster if I do it myself. That's something that I hear time and time again. People don't want to let go because they say that to themselves all day, every day. Just faster if I do it myself. And basically what that means is they're left doing everything. Now, if you're doing everything in your business, there's going to be a limit to the size business that you can grow. If you want to grow beyond the $1 million mark, then you need to have a team of other people around you. So you've got to need to let go. So people say it's faster that I do it myself. It's actually not. Now, it may be faster in that one time. For example, it could take you half an hour, but it might take someone else an hour, or it may take them 2 hours if they're doing it for the first time. But if you say that again this week and next week and the week after and the week after, you've just spent over the course of a year 26 hours working on that particular task because you're the only one that can do it. You've somehow convinced yourself that you've got special skills and special powers and no one else can do it other than you. However, if you were to ask yourself the question, will I ever have to do this again? Remember that one question and the answer is yes. Then what you would do is you would stop and you'd build a system around how you do that. And then you'd find someone else and you'd train them. Now that process may take you 2, 3 or 4 hours. However, once that task is then delegated and handed over to someone else, then you no longer need to do that task anymore. So you've just saved yourself 20-something hours of time over the course of a year. Now that may not seem like much. However, when you times that by 20, 50, 100 different tasks that you're doing, that's going to add up to collectively thousands of hours worth of time. So remember this, it's not faster if you do it yourself. You've got to take those words and remove them from your mindset completely. And what you've got to learn to do is to build systems and pass things on to someone else. Mindset number 2 is this. Nobody can do it. What's the end of the sentence? As good as I can, right? Again, the reason why you can probably finish that sentence is because you've probably said it to yourself hundreds or even thousands of times. Nobody can do it as good as I can. If you convince yourself that no one can do it as good as what I can, then you're destined to have a really small business for the rest of your life. But again, if you want to grow and if you want to help more people, serve more customers, make more money, have more freedom, have more success, again, you've got to learn to let go. And what that means is lowering some of your ego a little bit and realizing the fact that there are many amazing, many talented people. And rather than you feeling that you're the best at everything, find people that are actually better than what you are at completing certain tasks. And now the other thing is sometimes they don't have to do it as good as what you can. But rather than you doing 100%, you can pass it on to someone else that can take it from 0 to 80 or 90%. And that might take, say, 10 hours to get to that point. And then you can come in and you can just do the last hour or two to polish it off. So these are two really important mindsets that you need to kill if you want to become successful in business. The first one is it's faster if I do it myself. And the second one is nobody can do it as good as what I can. So now that you know the two mindsets, what I need you to do is to make a promise to yourself. And that is that you will never say those two sentences again. You need to extract those from your brain and you need to replace them with some new ideas. That's all I've got time for in this video, but I'd love to help you more to then build systems and to be able to earn the freedom that you deserve. If you've enjoyed watching this video, why don't you leave me a comment in the box below or share it with a friend. Also, if you'd like more tips like this, you can check out our website or better still, come to one of our upcoming live events. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Business Blueprint. To access more great content, visit businessblueprint.com.